Accra, Ghana, where he had most of his early education, which he was forced to complete in Nigeria following President Kofi Bousia administration's order for Nigerians to leave Ghana in 1969. Mike Awoyinfa completed his secondary school education at Ijebu-Jesha Grammar School and the University of Lagos, where he studied mass communication, majoring in broadcasting. Mike Awoyinfa's foray into journalism was first with the News Agency of Nigeria, NAN, in 1979. He joined the Concord newspapers in 1980 as one of the pioneer staff of the newspaper. It was at Concord newspaper that Mike Awoyinfa's exceptionally creative and ingenious talent in writing was discovered, and before too long, blossomed to dizzying heights. The journey to stardom began for Mike Awoyinfa through the introduction of the idea of weekend newspapers by Dr. and Mrs. Doyin Abiola, who was the managing director of the Concord newspapers at the time. Mike Awoyinfa was the arrowhead of the experiment of weekend newspapers in Nigeria. With amazing passion for the best, daring knack for unearthing news with a human angle bent, Mike Awoyinfa was able to blaze the trail for weekend newspapering in Nigeria. Today he is unarguably regarded as the pioneer of human interest journalism in Nigeria. In a career that has spanned 33 years, Mike Awoyinfa has impacted the journalism profession greatly, where he has influenced, mentored, and taught a lot of people. Perhaps what could be regarded as the crowning glory of Mike Awoyinfa's strides in the journalism profession was the tremendous work he and his very close colleague Dimba Igwe did in midwifing the Sun newspapers, which today is a mega brand globally. Today, Mike Awoyinfa and his friend Dimba Igwe publish Entertainment Express newspapers. A man of many parts, Mike Awoyinfa's love for music and knowledge in broadcasting is discernible in his simple, lucid, compelling, and impressionistic style of writing. This has made him a household name within and beyond the Nigerian shores. In the build-up to the celebration of Mike Awoyinfa's 60th birthday anniversary, leading newspapers and magazines in Nigeria were awash with glowing tributes, accolades, and encomiums for a man who has been described as the Muhammad Ali and Chinua Achebe of journalism in Nigeria. In all of these, Mike Awoyinfa has characteristically taken all the tributes in his strides with humility and equanimity, critical virtues very dear to him. The character, quality, and pedigree of those that attended the 60th birthday celebration of Mike Awoyinfa gives further credence to the kind of person he is. The event featured a large assemblage of friends and colleagues of the birthday boy, especially from the media fraternity. Among them are media owners at the commanding heights of their organizations and top dignitaries from other spheres of life, who have all come to pay homage to a man who connected to opportunities with his God-given talents by dint of hard work and unending reinventing of oneself, pushing the ceiling to become a global material in his area of core competence, the media space. The main menu of the 60th birthday anniversary dinner of Mike Awoyinfa were remarks about the celebrant, which featured a variety of interjections. Those who spoke included Chief Segun Oshoba, who chaired the event, Dr. and Mrs. Doyin Abiola, who was the vehicle God used to make Mike Awoyinfa the great brand he is today, Chief Tola Adeniyi, Mazi Sam Ohwabunwa, Dele Momodu, and others. Governor Babatunde Fashola's tribute was delivered by Mr. Hakim Bello, his special advisor on media. It was eulogies galore for the steadfast and unflinching strides of Mike Awoyinfa in the journalism profession against all odds. They all advised the new generation of journalists to emulate the master.
Mike is a very passionate, human angle reporter. I thought when I edited Lagos Weekend, I did better, but I found in Mike a greater and better reporter than myself. He's a passionate reporter, very ruthless, very daring, and he has no respect when it comes to story. I hope, madam, one day we'll have to write a story that you argue with him. And
I met mine at Concord, and one thing led to another. I had a brainwave. The brainwave was a Saturday newspaper, quickly made profitable. Calling the editors, and I told them the brainwave. Of course, they were up in arms with me, and they said it won't work. That's yet another crazy idea. So I said, thank you very much, and I dismissed the meeting. I then called Mike. I said, Mike, please make my day, make my dream come true. I told him precisely what I had in mind, and he said, don't worry, I'll go and bring you a dummy. He did. The rest is history. Weekend Concord became the best-selling paper in the country. And that was one of the bright moments for me as, what do you call yourself? As somebody trying to make things work. I thank you, man.
Over the last few days, I have read with interest and admiration how journalists and journalists themselves of no mean repute have showered acclamations on you as their boss, friend, and brother. Every tribute I have read recounts in enviable glowing terms how you influenced, mentored, taught, encouraged, and acknowledged, how you were generous with your praise and unafraid to share the spotlight. This speaks to a most uncommon lightheartedness.
Like I said, I didn't work with Dari, with Mike, but you will recall that when he started shining Weekend Concord, I did call him and I did send him a note. Did I or didn't I? Because even at that time, I was really enthused by the vigor, by the innovation, by the creativity that attended the paper at that time. And when I read that he was going to celebrate his paper, I sent a text to him that, Mike, you remain the father and initiator of human interest journalism in Nigeria.
I've always said that a successful man without successors is a useless man. Uncle Mike, you are a successful man and you are not a useless man. You don't have to look behind, just look ahead of you. And you will see that you have produced good reporters, good editors, publishers, and by the grace of God, the future president of Nigeria.
The 6th birthday cake was cut with the celebrant and the dignitaries in attendance.
Can I get a J? E S U S, and that is.
This yielded way to photo and video session. For the celebrant, his wife, and some dignitaries took to the dancing floor. There was a special presentation of the personal portrait of the celebrant by Sun newspapers, which was done by Mr. Tony Onima, the MD. Mike Awoyinfa thanked all those who played one role or the other in his career and those who turned up for their thoughtfulness.
I salute you. I thank you for yesterday. I thank you for giving me the opportunity to discover my talents. Without you, I won't be who I am today. I thank you for the Weekend Concord. And I thank God I didn't disappoint you. My friends, distinguished ladies and gentlemen who have come from far and near, who have come from people I haven't seen for donkey years, who are all here and some have gone. I feel very honored and touched. Tonight, my eyes are filled with all kinds of emotions.
The vote of thanks was given by Taiwo Awoyinfa, the son of the celebrant. Today, no one can coin or couch banner headlines in a more creative and arresting manner than Mike Awoyinfa. It's hearty congratulations to Mike Awoyinfa, the man who pulled the trigger that put in unstoppable motion weekend journalism. This has given birth to the genres of publications and magazines that make for very relaxing but intellectually stimulating reading.